Okay. Hmm. Ooh, what the fuck is happening here? Huh.
Confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Slayer is dangerous. Your distance.
Ensign, do you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3. The main gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location.
The cultist Duckwaiters.
He's at ground zero. He located. Once he kills the demons, the portals will collapse.
Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Ah, Sharpie, what's up? Dude, what am I doing? Don't know how to set up notifications on. Don't know how to. What do you mean how to set notifications on YouTube? What do you mean by that? You mean when my stream starts? Is that what you mean? On Twitch, you can set up. I mean, if you're subscribed, normally you should be getting notifications.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
You're subbed, okay. That's weird. It's like, you know, the channels that I'm subscribed to, I always get notifications.
The Slayer is dangerous. Your distance.
Infant. Double
Problem
lock on the
is, yeah.
confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3.
Then it will have every new video pop on my phone off the channels I'm subbed. Okay. Only one my stream. Okay. That's good to know. I'll take that as a compliment. Isn't there a way to enable that to make sure that you only get notifications from one channel? Oh man.
The main gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church.
There, haven't looked into it, but I don't think there's a way to do that. Ah, okay.
The cultist got traitors.
He's at ground 0. He located.
Yeah, okay. Will we be playing more of this when once you end? That's a good question. I actually don't know yet. I think because I'm not sure if you remember this, but IDK, who was on the stream yesterday, mentioned that there's a new mod. There's a new randomizer mod So I might be doing a bit of that if once I'm done with UN. Or before I'm done with UN, if I'm getting burned out on UN, then I might do some randomizer as well, because like why not, you know? Hey Amber, how's it going? Here we go again. Yeah, here we go again indeed. Update 2, Ultra Nightmare. If I can get it, that'd be amazing. There's always this one guy down there. Always. He's always down there. There you go.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Amazing set piece coming up. The turret, where you point and click. And luckily, point and right click, not left click. So we can have infinite harpoons, which is amazing. Lol, yeah, exactly. Let's move on from this junk. Man, I hope there's no turret sections in the DLC. I'd get mad if there was. I mean, we know that there's not going to be any dragon sections because obviously, spoiler alert, Sharpie, if you haven't played the game, but the dragon does die in the game. So there's not going to be any dragon sections. Or I hope there's not going to be any dragon sections in the DLC. Oh, good, yeah, exactly. And if there's mech sections, because I'm guessing there will be, I hope that there's not going to be many of them.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
That's what I hate when they do it. That's what I hate when they do it like bike section and Ghost Run is uncalled for. Same for Under DLC. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, I don't know, they feel obligated for some reason to include those sections, especially in a first-person shooter where people just want to be shooting stuff, you know, being boots on the ground and shooting stuff. I feel like it's more a need of theirs to, you know, flex their muscles and, you know, be like, look, we can actually do mech sections and dragon flying and all that, and like, and we're just like, dude, we don't want that. We just want to play the Slayer. So I think it's more their need than it's ours, you know? Like, we never asked for that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people wanted to ride World Spheres Dragon, so if I were in dev, I'd make a dragon. I mean, did people really want to? I mean, seriously, when they saw that cutscene, did a lot of people really think, hey, I really want to fly that thing? I sure didn't. I sure did not want to ride it. I did not give a shit about that. Oh. Oh yeah, I've seen so many comments like it. Really? That's interesting. Okay, I never would have guessed. But that's a casual one-time. That's the casual sort of player base that just wants to play the game one time and then move on, right? Which I think, if you're a smart developer, you probably maybe want to satisfy the people who play your game over and over again for years. I don't know. Like me and, you know. Yeah, at the same time, though, people like me are, you know, we're probably a very small percentage. I can imagine there's not a lot of people who have 300 hours in this game. Most people have maybe, you know, 60. That's 2 playthroughs. And that's about it, right? Yeah, I can't respect casual opinions like that. Of course, people who drop, oh yeah, people who drop the game as soon as they ride Dragon or Meg. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's a lot of people like that, you know. Right, there you go.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
Yeah, but Steam achievements, you can gauge how many people are invested into the game. Most people don't play past the first 3 levels. That's crazy, though, when you think about it, right? Imagine paying, like, $80 for a game and just playing 3 levels. like 80% of people not talking about this game just in general. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. That's insane. But I remember reading a stat. I don't remember what the number was, but like the amount of people who actually buy a game and don't play it. And that number was really, that surprised me. That number surprised me, I gotta say. Like I remember on Piggy's stream, he beat something, 2016 I think, and he got a basic gas achievement that only one, really 0.1% got. What could that be? Which achievement could that be? Because Ultra Nightmare doesn't have an achievement that I know. I don't think Ultra Nightmare's ever had an achievement on Modern Doom, as far as I know. That was a good jump. All right, this fucking arena right here. Does this game have a lot of sewers? I don't think so. Get out of here. Man, these fucking soldiers, they... This guy. Dude, these... I mean, seriously, these soldiers with their projectiles. God, man. Maybe they're saving something for the DLC. Ah, could be. It's an FPS, yeah, I mean... Are you saying sewers belong in FPS games? Is that what you're trying to say, Sharpie? You could be right. No, it's a thing with shooters, yeah. Every shooter feels it's obligatory to have one. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I mean, Doom 2016 also, I think that had sewers, didn't it? Eternal had sewers because you're in sewer in the Terrace Nabat area. There's definitely sewers there.
Balin, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
OG Doom, definitely sewers. SGN. Yeah, exactly. SGN. And this part, I think, I get the point of this part, but I don't like using. Come on, can you spawn those fucking? There you go. There you go. Yeah, Terrace, yeah, exactly. Terrace the bot. You know Civi 11, of course. Boomer shooter, YouTuber, he has a sewer account. It's pushing 300 at Really?
I'm on
Okay.
board. I'll establish contact with Richard
He has a sewer account, so like,
It's getting larger.
the channel specifically for for shooters that have sewer levels. Is that what you mean? That's a very niche account. That's an extremely niche account. Wow. But I mean, Civi is a brand at this point, so I'm sure he'll be fine. But I think he'll be fine. Nah, he's just counting the sewers. Some games are obsessed with them. Okay. I mean, are we? I mean, is it only sewers and shooters? Because I can think of a lot of games where you have sewers. Like when I think, for example, of Metrovania, it's like I can't think of a Metrovania that doesn't have sewers. All the ones I played had sewers, like Blasphemous, Dead Cells. Never played Metrovanias, okay. I mean, all the ones I played have sewers, I can tell you that. The platforms I played on old sewers, Siemens, okay, that's so you're not into platformers, I take it. Neither am I really. I just played. I played quite a bit of Dead Cells, but that's more of a roguelike than a platformer. What? Can you fuck off, bro? I hate it when. I don't know if Crosscode counts as a platformer.
You're almost
Crosscode?
outside. There's a
I
path
don't
through the
think-
tombs nearby.
I don't think that rings a bell. Crosscode. That has to be the smoothest. I mean, this has to probably be the smoothest time I've had with this room. That went really well. Let's open this. That was quite smooth. It's always nice. I'll have a look at it later on and maybe I'll clip it. It's
Attack on
worth
the
it.
barracks is a diversion.
Oh, Nameless, my man.
Infant, mobilize the Slayer's dragon. Marking the Slayer's HUD now.
My man Dennis. My brother from another mother. Dennis, how's the weather in Germany? Is it getting better now? Is it less warm? Fuck off, stone imps. It dropped 10 degrees down since yesterday. Yeah, same thing here. It got super, all of a sudden it got, like, from one day to another, it got super cold. It's crazy. I'm not complaining though, I like it. Like, I can sleep way better. Like when it gets really hot, I just sleep like shit. I really basically have like summer insomnia. It's fucking horrible. So that's nice at least. Yeah, me too. I think like the cold is so cozy. You know what I mean? Like the only problem is here, at least where I live, is that. Oh wait, this guy's done. Is that when it gets cold here during winter, there's no sun, you know, like there's no light at all, right? So that's the only thing. When's first Cyber Demon? So the first Cyber Demon is right after this level. So as soon as I'm done with, as soon as I get to Aratum, or as Charles likes to call it, Abadacum, then we'll get our first Cyber Demon. And this fight, for some reason, I always choke on it when I shouldn't. So that's a bit annoying. Oh. There you go. This fight is always a bitch for me. I don't know why. Not even a hard fight, it's just that I can, you know, those acid pulls are just such a... And this fight has gotten, I feel like it's gotten harder. Fucking hell. Alright. I'm about to come next. This is where the game starts to pick off, which is really nice. Why is loading so slow? Like,
Looks like the power of the force field around the main cathedral. The demons conjured a barrier
a
when
lot of hidden changes in the for sure. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they just update day to day almost. You know, like. Hard to keep track sometimes, you know, what they change.
mark the engines on the house ship.
Oh shit. Fucking chain gunners, man. They are so annoying. But yeah, there's loads of stuff. Like I mean, update 2 is like the latest update, like the biggest update so far. And they have changed, they've added loads of stuff. They've made the game harder. Like compared to what it used to be like, you know, when I did my first Ultra Nightmare clear on, yeah, I did that live like a month and a half ago or so. Since then, they just made the game way harder. They've nerfed weapons and they've added more enemies to certain encounters. So that's been interesting. All right, first leader here. Yeah, gay gunners. Oh my god. Gay gunners are the worst.
Target destroyed. Destroying all the ships will lower the barrier and open a path inside.
Gay gunners are the bane of my existence in this game. They are so annoying. And they're just there to they're just there to hit scan you. They're just a pressure unit, you know? Like, alright. Chain gunner coming up. I mean, sorry, Cyber Demon coming up. There he is. Go. Okay. See? there's too much shit happening here. They need to add a wind-up animation to their attack that you can react and not have to just hold shield up all the time in their presence. Same with the tyrant. Yeah, yeah. What's up, John? I can't even recall an Eternal with the introduction to the tyrants. Yeah, Technical 1, yeah. I remember that arena, exactly. Wow, the fuck, that is so late. Yeah, it is. True. Oh shit, man. I keep forgetting that I have to shoot these guys. Was never into the campaign, so I never realized that. Really? Never. Okay. The Eternal base campaign is very solid. Not as solid as Tag 1, but still. Tag 1 was such a masterpiece. I really don't get all the hate that DLC got. It was such a good DLC. My god. I got my Eternal just to play Terra's Master level, and I kept grinding just that. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tag 1 is vanilla Eternal at its peak, exactly. It's such a it's so good. And have a look at the reviews on Steam. And it's gonna, yeah. That always blows my mind. How it was received, but I know why, because it was way harder than the base campaign, right? So, yeah, that's why they undercooked Tag 2 exactly and made Dark Ages the way they did. Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly what happened. I would have much preferred like a just a Tag 1 with the hammer, longer, and then not getting Tag 2. I would have preferred that a lot more. That would have been a way more solid experience than getting Tag 2. Tag 2 was just like, just not good at all. I mean, for people who loved Eternal, it was great because it just meant more Eternal for us, but when you look back now, the quality of Tag 2 just wasn't up to par. Sadly. What the fuck would happen here? Huh? So what were planned DLC, planned 2016 DLCs like? Anyone knows? Is there any public? I don't think there was any DLCs planned at all. I think the only DLC that they got was like multiplayer maps. That's all there was, right? Multiplayer maps and DLC. I think that's what I. I didn't know. No, like I mean, there wasn't any planned like story DLC. Like the only DLC was multiplayer maps. Damn, YouTube doesn't let me comment. Okay, I was saying if you look at 2016 files, there are DLC folders called DLC. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I really don't know. It's like DLC is probably the modern Doom game that I know the least. So and that I like the least. Just for fun, maybe I should stream 2016 just to like play it with fresh eyes. See if I enjoy it more. I don't know. Did they put their 2016 work in process? I think I'm sure they used some assets from 2016. I'm pretty sure for Eternal, like for Super Gore Nest, things like that of that nature.
Balin, move into position.
I'm wondering a similar situation right now with Dark Ages because it was leaked. They had 2 DLC planned for Dark Ages as far back as 2019, but only got 1 announced. Yeah, I think hasn't something slipped? Didn't like Hugo say DLCs in plural, and then Josh had to correct him on one of his live streams? Didn't that happen? Sector. Yeah, a couple times. It makes me think they still got 2 DLCs in the works, but announced only one so far. I think. Don't you think it has something to do with the higher ups at Microsoft, sort of weighing their options depending on how I mean, if DLC 1 sells well, if it makes a lot of money or enough money, then they'll start working on DLC 2. I don't know. Don't you think there's maybe a bit of a condition there because given that the commercial success of Dark Ages wasn't, I mean, not the success, the commercial performance of Dark Ages wasn't as expected, so they're a bit more stingy on spending money on future DLC. I don't know, but it themselves want to do 2 DLCs. It seems okay. Higher up's gonna give them time if they want shit to sell good. Yeah, but the problem is if the base game didn't sell well, so how's the DLC gonna fix that? You know.
Defensive turrets took some damage. Slayer, we need time to repair them before we can clear a path for the lifeboats.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
Hey, Lightwing, what's up? Good to see you. Man, my performance on this game when I'm streaming is just so not very good. Performance really sucks up. All my performance. It's sad. Man, these guys with their fucking projectiles, I swear. Don't worry, everyone is. Yeah, I mean, have you tried streaming, John? Streaming this game?
3 artillery cannons remaining.
It'll grow great in 10 years. In 10 years, when we're all gonna have Neuralink, and we'll be playing this in our fucking heads, bro. We're all gonna be computers at that point, don't worry. I streamed this game a handful of times, dropped down to like, yeah, exactly, there you go. I mean, yeah, that's it. Like Siege 1, especially that open, like when you that first arena, where you just leave that gate there, like performance just takes a huge hit. But yeah, you're right. Like, you know, by the time we'll be able to play this game on like high FPS once we can afford a decent system with like, you know, like an RTX, like a 5080 or so, right? This is the level where I die a lot. Yeah, a lot of people die here a lot. I mean, I actually died here my last one of my last UN runs. So I feel you. Oh man, did you have to shoot me? That's why I hate using the flail. Like, you know, the activation time is so slow. Yeah. I think the point here where I can have a bit of trouble is the second arena, the second big arena, where you have the leader. That one can be quite problematic for me at times, I must admit. But I think it's all about this level is honestly all about just finding routing that works for you. And then committing to it. There you go. Man, those imp projectiles, those things that follow you, they are so deadly. I always grab the chainsaw first and then go to whatever's closest. Really? Okay. Is that because you use it in your, like, is that one of your used weapons? Because I never used the chainsaw. Really never. And once you beat the subject on UN, then we're back to Eternal? Maybe. Because I may be investigating... IDK told me that there's... Wait, let's see. Yeah, I have everything here. That there's a new randomizer mod for this game. So I may investigate that afterwards and maybe play a bit with that, and then I'll see if I'll go back to Eternal. Because I've been playing a lot of Eternal for the past 3 weeks. And like any game that you play a lot, you'd like to take a bit of a break. That's what I did with this game. I mean, with Eternal, I mean. And this game as well afterwards. I'll probably take a break as well, right? But I don't know, I just had a bit of an itch lately because I also think it's way more chill to stream on. What the fuck? What? Sometimes this game doesn't make any sense. And you have to stay here. What a weird spot to be. I use it for the armor, that's it. Okay. I've heard chain shot is good for breaking armor or just damage in general. It's pretty much just for armor. I'm assuming at EK just not like vagaries. It does melt. Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, for vagaries it makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, like it's just not a weapon that I've used a lot. Maybe I should use it a bit more. Umbrella Joe mold this arena, super sweaty. You mean Mayo's brawler mode?
Use the portal to get inside.
Like when you just reminded me that I gotta watch that video. Which video are you talking about? Mayo's Brawler mode. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've watched it. I've watched it. But it's very restrictive though. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can't use and like I appreciate the guys the time he takes to come up with these rule sets. I just don't think it's something that I'd like to. I don't know. It just feels very restrictive to me, and you have to use the. What's it called? I'll use this now. You have to use the Pulverizer a lot. You're not allowed to use, I think, the Impaler, which is fair because it is OP, right? But still, is the rocket launcher even allowed? I don't remember. The ball mode for Dark Ages is way too restrictive. Yeah, that's also what I thought, bro. Like I had a look at this video and I was like, so much shit that you know, like the only shield route that you can use, and it's also my favorite, and that's fine. That's Ground Fisher, but he removes all the armor regen, so you can't even get armor back with Ground Fisher. That's way. Yeah. Way too restrictive. To be fair, Dark Ages has some pretty broken weapon routes. On low resources, he wants us to get gen armor only with combat shotgun. It gives almost nothing. Yeah, exactly. You know, maybe I'll give it a go on Nightmare at some point just for fun, just to see how it goes. Right? Game design just doesn't lend towards it. No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. His Brawler mode for Eternal was okay. It's fun if you want to try it out, but it's just a bit too, I don't know. Again, it's very restrictive, you know, like for example, no sticky No sticky bombs, no PB. Full auto. I mean full auto. I hate full auto in Eternal. I think it's such a trash mod, weapon mod. Not if you want variety, at least. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not a fan. Can you fucking... Thank you. I'm trying out his Brawler Jolt mode with less damage to demons 50%. It's not fun at all. I don't know why he even included this. Yeah, I don't know. I think he built it based on how he likes to play the game, right? That's also what it is, I think. I think that's basically what it's all about to me. Boom, boom, boom. What do we want here again? Oh yeah. Alright, this arena is where I faltered last time. Stand and fight, they said. Stand and fight. Now just stand and fight against a fucking Nightmare End. How about that? Yeah, they really messed up that marketing trick right there. There you go. I did this arena 15 times today. Yeah, it's. I mean, when you first start playing the game, this arena is rough, right? For sure, you really have to know what you're doing. Not that I know what I'm doing, but at least I've messed up enough times to know what not to do. Let's put it that way. All right, now we have to do this little challenge here. Okay. Just looked at the video. Yeah, this seems way too restrictive. It's brutal, but not fun brutal. It's like shit brutal, like giving the player a pistol to kill a cyber demon. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. Armor, I feel like I take a ton of damage from all directions. Yeah, so the thing is, like, one thing you have to learn in this game is to basically really be aware of everything that's around you constantly, so you have to turn around a lot. Always check what's behind you, because, like, if you have one of those projectiles that hits you, you know, from one of those pinkies, it, like, yeah, that's basically it, right? You need loads of awareness. Stand and Fight was basically, I think that was a motto they gave the game, like, really early development, I think, and they, for example, Stand and Fight, I can get behind when you're fighting, let's say, the Cyber Demon or a Cosmic Baron or an Agon Hunter. Those demons you pretty much have to face them face to face and just, you know, stand and fight, right? But everything else, if you stand and fight, you die. You basically really have to move. You have to move,
Target
right?
eliminated.
The turrets are back online.
But obviously, if you're one-on-one against a Cyber Demon, then you have to stand and fight. If you're one-on-one against a Cosmic Baron, same thing. If you're one-on-one against an Agon Hunter, same thing.
Destroyed.
So it's a funny, yeah. I don't think they thought it through. Or maybe when they watched somebody play the game, they played it, you know, the wrong way, you know? I don't know. Because if you watch really good players play this game, they don't stand there. They move, they move, they move. Yeah, it was it was a marketing gimmick, you know, because like and I think they showed a few sections, you know, where you're fighting like a Cyber Demon, where you're fighting like an Agon Hunter, you know, and in those cases, yeah, you stand and fight, but everything else you just don't. So yeah.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
Like, I feel like a good brawl mode would be the one side of each weapon, meaning no SSG, no Impaler, no Skull. Yeah, so basically having the weakest mod, the weakest mod, I mean, quote unquote, the weakest mod for every weapon, right? So, Combat Shotgun, Shredder,
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage.
Skull Crusher,
There's a turret in
yeah,
the courtyard you can use to hold them
basically.
off.
But now with this 2.0, it's not like you face these monsters alone. No, no, not at all. Like now they've added loads of stuff, loads of enemies to the encounters, which means that. Are you done here or what? There you go.
They're inside the castle. We almost have everyone out.
Thought I crashed. Yeah, they lean into this pressure units philosophy where you face with leaders, but what's the point if you ain't gonna stand and fight? Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think the philosophy changed. To be honest with you, also, I think there's a bit of that.
Vera, they're coming.
Like, I think with Eternal,
Lifeboats.
Father, don't go alone.
when the game first released, I think it was supposed to be a way more grounded game. And then as the game evolved and as the community evolved as well, as they played the game, they realized, fuck, you know, people are flying up in the air, so we have to adjust to that, right? And I think that's what happened. What the fuck is this bug? What the fuck happened there? Obviously, these guys are not supposed to be coming outside. Okay. It's not good. Bro, what the fuck is going on with this game? This game is weird. Wow, that was weird. Super buggy. Night Trap, if you want to try a fun run, try maining only. Oh, fucking hell, man. Everything is. Try maining only Shredder, Ricochet's Peak, and different playstyle. Oh, yeah, update 2 introduced this invisible wall bug at this ref section. It sucks. It's a consistent bug. Oh, okay, really? I didn't know that. Man, what if. I mean. The more they update the game, the more they mess it up. Lightwing, I already use Shredder extensively. I actually really enjoy the automatic weapons of this one, except Pulverizer, because it feels a little weak. Like, I usually prefer high damage weapons like Shoddy and Ballista. I miss Rocket Lock-On. Yeah, but I mean, me too, but it wouldn't work in this game, I think. That'd be feel like a missile from above. Yeah, meat hook. I mean, technically, the shield is meat hook, just a very horizontal meat hook, right? That's about it. But this one has really good feeling automatic weapons. Yeah, that's true. I love the Cycler. I think it's such a cool weapon. Such a cool weapon. I like flying through this level. Fun level when you know it. You know what how to route it. What? That's new. Where did that guy come from? Machine gunners. You're better off using max upgraded combat SG than SSG after because of the SSG debuffs. True, but like the problem is the SSG is I have this muscle memory thing where when I want to take care of Arachnotrons and Revenants really quickly, I shield bash onto them and then I SSG them to the face, especially if I have a charged shield, you know? So I always have this thing, you know, I always go like once I see them, I just always go automatically. I go SSG, I switch to SSG, boom, shield charge, and then SSG to the face. And even with the debuff, I can still get a one-hit kill. So, yeah. And the combat shotgun, I played a lot with at the beginning when I first started playing the game because, like, you know, I was relying on the armor regen quite a lot. But at this point, I really don't care. You know what I mean? I find it. I find it funny how they aced almost every weapon except the ones that they lead the marketing with. Yeah. I had that SSG shield dash, muscle memory too. Yeah, exactly. Like it's seriously good to have. Like you get rid of enemies really quickly. Like, you know, I'll show you right here. Boom, right? So there you go. That was quick.
Structural damage detected.
Alright, this arena. What's really funny is that SG triple shot rounds do less damage than regular rounds. However, triple shot has higher DPS. Yeah. I saw somebody analyzing every weapon and, you know, like the DPS of every mod and all that, and I remember they came to that conclusion. So many games released this month, man. The Silksong hype is off the roof. So I've never actually played, what's it called, Hollow Knight. So I have zero hype for Silksong. And when I tell people that I've never played Hollow Knight, people are like, "What?" I think we watched the same video. Then yeah, I think we did. All right, this place is a nightmare. Alright, these guys are taken care of, that's good. Alright, now I can face this clown alone. That's perfect. Now I'm going to go all the way here and wait for that guy over there. We gotta put this guy. Take him out. There you go. Hey Ivan, what's up? Mr. Ivan. By the way, Ivan, I had a look at your video.
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novik's position.
Um,
Adric.
The Terza bot video you sent me.
Help him.
Yeah, clean. Yeah, went pretty well. I think the whole point of this video is basically, I mean, of this encounter here is to basically rush down here, take care of all this shit here. You have a lot of fodder. You have a Nightmare Imp, you have Stalker Imps, and you have respawning Hell Knights, and you have to take care of all of them. And then once I'm done with them, I go all the way here, and then I fight this guy in the open space. And that's something usually that I can do consistently. So yeah, Ivan, I had a look at your video, and to be honest with you, I was expecting somebody way less skilled because I was really impressed by your, you know, your sticky punches and your quick switching in general. Like the only comment I can make, and that's seriously the only comment I can make on your gameplay, is that maybe you stay in the same area a bit too quick, which means that, you know, you get overwhelmed if you don't move around at Eternal. So my only advice for you would be maybe to meat hook a lot around and then move a lot. And then as you move, you take on demons one by one, right? Because if you stay put for too long, you'll get, you know... There are some arenas in Terrace of Bod where you just get overwhelmed if you stay put for too long. They should add Nightmare Pinkies from PSX. They could be adding that down the line, I'm sure.
Good. Get a team ready to
I
sweep
wouldn't,
the forest when we're done.
you know,
I'm meeting him at the forge.
I wouldn't be surprised. Are those the invisible Night Trap? Are those the invisible pinkies?
My people guarded this
Like the Spectre pinkies? Yeah, no worries, Ivan. Always here to help. I'm not going to bother doing the ammo challenge because it's so boring and not interesting. Those are the invisible pinkies from PSX that had double health. Okay, so they, yeah. Those Spectre pinkies, I'm guessing. Lock-in time, upcoming arena. Yeah, I know this arena. If I mess up the routing just a bit,
will open now.
it doesn't go well for me. Oh, bro, let me up. Oh, man. What hit me? Move around here because, oh man, these guys are just... That was not clean at all. But hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Clear out the fodder first because the fodder is what kills you sometimes. Woo. The regular specters are from Doom. Those ones are just visible, don't have the extra health at the PSX. Oh, okay, got it. When do you think they'll add 300% speed? Never. The only time, the only place you'll find 300% speed is mods. If you go to Nexus Mods, you'll find a mod by IDK who was on the stream earlier, and he actually made a mod where you can increase the speed as well. So you can find out there. But that's not that's a mod. You know, like the official game will never add. I doubt they'll ever add 300% speed. That's just way too. That's too much. You know, like this is 150. Is this 150 or is it 200? I keep forget now. Yeah, 150, right? And I can tell you 150 already took me, because I started at 100, like base speed, and then second playthrough I moved to 150, and I can tell you 150 took some getting used to for me. I can tell you that. I like it now, I love it now, and I'll never go back, but it took, you know, I have to get used to it, I can tell you that. Good. Good, I got that challenge. Ah, I still need this shit. Actually, do I need that?
The mine shut
So
down
yeah,
after
300
attack.
speed, I really doubt it.
The demons are drawn to it.
Hate to say it, but come on, do your thing. Ah, he didn't do it. One last one. Yeah. Thank you. What I needed you for, so I could get a ruby. I kind of threw myself into deep end of 150% speed. I just made a repertoire challenge with some Knights, Barons, and Whiplashes. Oh shit. Set it to 150 and fought until I beat it. Good, good. I mean, that's the best training you can get. You want to get better at this game. It's so easy to mess up in this incoming Agon arena. Yeah, the Agon arena isn't now. It's the arena after this one, but it is very tricky. I'll give you that. Nonetheless, still fun. This arena, I have to lock in because if I mess one thing up here, it can go south very quickly. Oh, there you go. That's what I meant by going south. Such a tight space. You know. Oh man, I wanted that armor. There you go. Now we have the Whiplash. Oh man, I hate it when I can't climb the ledge. Ooh. go. So how was your holiday, Vidaz? It was good. I went to visit my mom,
The cannons of
and it was
tower.
my birthday as well. So that was nice. Very hot though where I was. So that's the thing. The one thing that I don't enjoy is high temperatures. But otherwise, really good stuff. I only had a week off. Belated happy birthdays. Yeah, thanks, Lightwing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Getting older. But yeah, that was a good time. You know, family time, birthday. So overall, I can't complain. Doom the chill ages. Yeah. Did I grab that? Is there a ruby? Yeah, got it. No, wait, did I? Yeah, I grabbed the ruby. Wait, did I grab the ruby up there? And sometimes I completely lose track of what I do because it's just, I'm so used to playing this game that I just do things automatically and then I forget what I do. Just double checking because I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss a ruby. Yeah, got it. It'd be so cool to see a Frozen Hell, but that's what we're gonna see. And I'm not sure if you've seen Night Trap. I'm not sure if you've seen a bit of the concept art for the DLC, but Hugo actually he showed us a picture,
Inside.
like an art piece of or concept art for the upcoming DLC, and we saw a bit of exactly that, right? Like a winter kind of Frozen Hell kind of thing. So I think it
We'll
was
take you down. We're not far now.
the stream right after QuakeCon, I think. Also, what's up with last Hugo stream? What did they private it and there was no stream last week as well? Oh yeah, they've been skipping a few streams, haven't they? So I've learned that Ump is a professional pissing people off. Yeah, Ump is amazing. Ump, he joined my stream a couple of weeks ago and we had such a fun time. We had really a fun time. Ump is a
Can
piss
enhance your
taker
weapons
for
inside
sure.
the forge.
But I like him, you know, he is who he is, you know? He's true to himself and he has his sense of humor and maybe that's not for everybody, but I like the guy. He makes me laugh and that's what matters. I saw the concept art and can't wait to see it. Exactly.
Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the forge.
Now it's gonna be seriously. I have a lot of faith in the upcoming DLC. I can tell you that. I think it's gonna be good. Let's say I would be very surprised if it wasn't. Let's put it that way. Man, there's so much fodder here. It's crazy. I do have to see the Doom 64 Pain Elemental. I think we'll probably see at least one or two new enemies, and I think one or two of them will be from Classic, you know, from like either the Archvile or the Pain Elemental or some, yeah. Ump is a very chill dude and cool. He speaks normal. The video persona he portrays was cool during Eternal, but now it feels so pretentious. Yeah, yeah, like. But I mean, you know, he's still. I also like him more. I mean, I like him more when he's like serious and not taking the piss constantly, because he does do that a lot. But I still, he's staying true to who he is, or he's staying true rather to his persona on YouTube, and that's his right. You know, like that's fair. He puts on a mask, and that's a right of his. You know. Come on. Oh. Oh, man. Ooh. They definitely changed his attack also. Oh, man, this guy. Gotta go. There you go. Fuck off. I kind of want an armored cyber demon. An armored cyber demon, man. I mean, he technically is armored because I'm not sure I'm not sure if you noticed that, but when you I think when you stagger him the first time, you break off one of his one of his arms, and that's technically armored because like it makes the armor breaking sound. So technically he is kind of armored. You just don't have to shoot him the same way other demons are, but you have to take that piece off of him before you can deal real damage, I think.
It needs to be reactivated.
If you pay attention, if you listen to the sound it makes when you break it off, it sounds like an armor break, you know? I hate how every time I start a new level, I always switch back to the combat shotgun. That's annoying. It's not what I want. All right, now this arena I have to lock in. Love how Hugo added blueberries to every fight. Yeah, he has, because like he just, I mean, that's just a sign that they've increased the difficulty, right? So to create a bit of balance, they just decided to add a few blueberries here or there, which is fine. The unblockable wide horizontal projectile he throws at us in close range to break our shield is some BS, I'd say. Yeah, I think so too. It's a very uncool. I've died to that swipe. I call it swipe because it's a projectile, but it's also a swipe if you look at how he moves. In what's it called? In Hellbreaker, you know, when you're fighting the Agadon Hunter leader, that could be a fight to die easily in. I can tell you that. I've seen a lot of people die there, and I've died there as well many times. That's an annoying fight. I mean, more armor, like covered head to toe in shiny metal. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. I feel the only enemies that SSG nerf really affected was the Mancubus and Cyber Demon, since people tend to use other weapons for other demons. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't really feel, seriously, like, to me, I don't really feel that the nerf has affected my use of the SSG that much, because I use it for, like, as I said, mainly, what do you call them, Arachnotrons and Revenants. And those are the two, like, basically, my strategy for them is that I shield bash, hopefully with the charged shield, and then I super shotgun them to the face, and that usually kills them in one go. And that still works now, post nerf. So everything else I deal with differently. Like Manx, I use, you know, rocket launcher on. I use the Impaler. I also use the Cycler a lot. You know, like the SSG isn't something I use that much, I have to say. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Man, that was close. How do I deal with this again? Oh man. I'm gonna die here. Ooh. This fight, bro. Oh man. What? I totally blocked that. What the fuck? Man, this is... Wait a minute. Pardon me while I cheese this, guys, but that was bullshit. He took me down to nothing. I'm just gonna do this because bit of a pussy move, I know, but I ain't taking no risk. I ain't taking no risk. There you go. Because I totally parried one of his attacks, and because I was elevated, or he was elevated compared to me, it didn't register, and that's just bullshit. And this fight is a lot harder now, Christ. Way harder. They need to release fast patches for Praetorian from Wakata, man. They gave us some still... Yeah, disappeared. Yeah, but I agree. They'll do that. I think, you know, obviously it's still in 1.0. They're going to, you know, 2.0 will be released within, I'm guessing, 6 months or so, right? Hasn't affected mine, besides Cyber Demon, but like beyond that, I use my accelerator grenades, Impaler Shredder. Like this game is probably the only one I use shotgun in the least. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, another bug in update 2, demons slide off the ground for some reason, a lot more than before. Yeah, at least we can peace out from some arenas. That's always, yeah, what I just did there. I mean, that was, thankfully I could, you know? Otherwise, I would have been pretty much cooked. Man, I hate these projectiles. They are the worst. Breathnet hit me. I don't know where he is, though. There he is. Just gonna use the challenge here. There you go. I'm gonna continue to listen while I paint. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you like to paint? That's cool. What kind of stuff do you paint? Night trap. I like people who still engage in such arts. Not something you see a lot these days. So I think that's pretty cool. Oh no, fucking hell. I got stuck there. That was bad. I'm dead. Oh, man. Man, is there nothing I can grab here? This is bad. There you go. Alright guys, I'm done. I'm done for today. That was just retarded. Look at that. Look at that death. Little miniatures for this game called Warhammer. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, okay, so you paint Warhammer figurines. Cool. I thought you meant painting on an actual, you know, canvas. Yeah, that sucks. I know. That was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. But anyways, there's always another time. But I'm kind of disappointed by that actually because I had this. I felt like I had momentum. I felt like I could get it done. Not get it done, but at least get far. I'm not sure I'll have time to do Repertory in my trap, unfortunately. Because I pretty much have to... This is actually around the time where I have to leave. I can only do about 2 hours, you know? So, and I know that if I get started, I'll have a hard time stopping, you know? Because I'll want to get it done and all that. So, yeah. Cool. Cool little run here, but, yeah, GG. Oh, that sucked, man. GG's. Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm not sure I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll probably be on Thursday and Friday as well. Like I'm gonna try to, you know, remain consistent and do this every day. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to be on tomorrow. So yeah. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.